So what's up, guys? So it's day two of the budgeting. So we are looking at the types of budgets. So we'll be talking about the types of budgets, the effects of budgets, and then some few conversation into the government sector budgeting and how things go about in the government sector. So there are 5 or 6 types of budget. We have the fixed budget, the incremental budget, the flexible budget, the zero-based budget, the activity-based budget, and the program-based budget. So a budget can be a negative or positive. So when you say negative or positive, it simply means a budget can be in a deficit or in a surplus. Yes. So when you say a budget is a negative or is in a deficit, it means that your anticipated expenditures are more than your projected revenue or income. That is the deficit. And when we say a budget is in a surplus, it means the projected income or the revenue that you plan, you intend of getting is more than the anticipated expenditure. That's for the surplus. So that is it. When a budget is negative or positive, a deficit budget or a surplus budget. So with the government sector, budget is very essential to individuals, businesses, and even the government sector, to the extent that with the government sector, anytime they're about to, before any government institution run or operate, there has to be a budget. So annually each year, the finance minister must prepare a budget, take it to parliament for discussion, scrutiny, and approval before funds are allocated to to the government institution. That's why most of the time you hear that the finance minister is going to parliament to read budget. So when you hear that the finance minister is going to parliament to read budget, it basically means that the finance minister is going to read the plan or the anticipated expenditures of all government institutions, being government hospitals, the military, the government public service, and whatever. Their expenditure, salaries, everything. It has to be on budget before government spend. So government prepares budget before they spend. That's how it goes. So therefore, most of the time, the reason why government go to IMF or government goes to China to borrow money is because our budget most of the time, our budget is in a deficit. So the government of Ghana or the finance minister goes to IMF to borrow money to offset or to offset our deficit budget. So anytime you hear that Ghana is going to IMF or Ghana externally, or they are even issuing bonds, treasury bills or bonds, or they are borrowing money from external, so you know that Ghana is borrowing. They are doing all those borrowing to offset the deficit in the budget. So be a responsible citizen to